My flight is so delayed and I am here so early and I'm so annoyed. It's gonna be a good trip. It's gonna be a good trip. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. It is embarkation day and I am so tired. I didn't get to the hotel to about 3:45-ish because my flight was extremely delayed. And then I got here and my Uber driver decided that he had to get gas. So I had to drive around to find gas. Then we finally got here. The hotel was maybe about 45 minutes from Orlando because we booked in Cape Canaveral instead of staying by the Orlando airport to give ourselves more time where we wouldn't have to feel rushed. Well, that's going out the window because we're rushing today. My best friend stayed up until I got here. Then when I got here, she went to sleep. I had to take a shower because I just felt gross. So I really didn't probably fall asleep till around 5 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock now, so I'm working on 5 hours of sleep. I'm exhausted. About to go down here and get some breakfast from the continental breakfast that they have, which I will not be filming because it's just your standard Hilton continental breakfast. So yeah, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of the day. Ooh, child, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through today. I do not know how I'm gonna make it through today. I'll have to push Red Bull because I did not come all this way to be in my room just sleeping. So we gotta figure this one out. It's my first time porting out of Port Canaveral, so let's see what this terminal is talking about. Oh, that's super cute. We are definitely out of office. Okay, so clearly I wasn't paying attention to that big red sign that said no photo or recording, because when I got in there, sis was like, no, absolutely not. Put the camera down. Got through security. Oh, my glasses is lopsided, child. Got through security, now we're about to go check in, so I already got talked about having my camera out. We're here to go through security, so I'm gonna just wait till we get to the gangway and catch more footage then. Okay, we are all checked in, and now we are walking past these photographs because they're so cheap. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. So the check-in was like really quick. It took like what, maybe a minute tops for them to scan and then verify passport and take a picture. Now we're headed over to the gang. Okay, so as we were getting onto the ship, I started feeling just a tad bit overwhelmed because it really looked like a mall in here. There was very little natural light coming in. I mean, there were some areas in the ceiling that had some light coming in, but it just kind of felt weird. And I started to feel like, oh my God, am I going to be feeling like I'm closed in when I'm actually on a cruise? So it made me a little nervous. Gotta get me a martini. One more. So while we were sipping our cocktails at the bow and stern bar, the intercom came on and said that our rooms were ready. So we decided to go ahead and head up to the room, get in there, drop our backpacks and our bags off, just kind of get a feel for what the room looked like. So here's a really quick room tour. We were on deck 12 in room 194. We did request an XL balcony So the room was pretty standard size. This is my first time on Royal Caribbean, so it was a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. I am a Carnival girly, but I've only sailed their older ships. This bathroom actually gave me life based on that fact. That chair was weirdly placed in the middle of the room, so we weren't sure what was going on there. But the closet was pretty spacious, enough for us to hang and put our suitcases. The safe, however, was not big enough for a laptop. Thank God I didn't bring mine. Did have some extra plugs there, and they detailed out all of the stuff that we needed to know for our first night, all the shows and everything. Funny story, we thought this was actually where we place our key card to turn the lights on, when we realized it was a docking station. So yeah, hair dryer in the top drawer, and it had plenty of space. However, we did not unpack because we were going to only be on the ship for a 3-day sailing. So our refrigerator was there, and we did order extra water for the room because I love bottled water. We also requested for our bed to be separated, but they ended up not doing it, so we just kept it as a king, no big deal. We got the extra large balcony. Oh my God, it feels so good out here. It's gorgeous. So we're actually on the port side, so we look out this way. That, if I'm not mistaken, is the aft front of the ship. Port Canaveral. I don't know what ship that is over there. Looks like a Disney ship. But yeah, that's our room. I'm gonna be spending some time out here in the morning before we get off at Coco Key, just to have some relaxation, so I'll get some more footage when we're actually in open waters. But yeah, Allure of the seas. So we're hungry and we're going to get food. This way? Oh yeah, we already lost. Damn.
Whoops. Sorry.
Elevators? Well, there were 2 sets. Then we got off on the front. We got on the front side.
This is closer to our room, though.
I know, but the pizza's on that set.
I'm looking at the map.
She's looking at the map. God damn it! I can't even argue with that.
Coach. Giovanni's Table. 150 Central Park.
I think that is. I think the Central Park is the sandwich shop. So I'd been anticipating seeing the Central Park area just based on other vlogs that I had watched before, and those vlogs did this area no justice. I'm telling you, it was so beautiful. The plants were real. They had fake bird sounds kind of going in the background. It really felt like you were in Central Park. I enjoyed the fact that there was some natural lighting coming into this area as well, and it was an overall beautiful scenery that you would never expect to see on a cruise ship. So we're on a hunt for a taqueria that we cannot find. This ship is so big. We haven't even like scratched the surface of it, literally. We've only been kind of like hanging out in the middle area because that's where our room is at, but we're gonna go find some food, hopefully. Note to self, we had to go on the app to see what we didn't have to pay for. A lot of the restaurants here are specialty restaurants, and it's an upcharge. So we're at Sabor right now, and we're gonna eat like Mexican food. Sabor. Thank you, ma'am. Well, that's sabor. I got corrected. Sabor. And it was an upcharge for like $29. Fine, no big deal because we're hungry, but word of advice, if you guys are coming on the Caribbean cruise, just make sure that you are checking the app to see what restaurants have upcharges so that way you're fully prepared. We were going to do the unlimited dining package, but it was just, so me and my bestie, like, we have periods of time where we're like, damn, we're hungry, we want to eat. And then other times we're like, food, yuck. So we decided against the unlimited dining package because it would have been a waste of money. So if we would have got it, then this would have been included in it. But yeah, word of advice, like I said, go on the app, see what has the dollar sign next to it. If you don't want to pay the upcharge, make sure to avoid those places.
So the price did come with 3 courses. I started off with this red snapper ceviche and then ended up getting some fish tacos as my main course. We also had chips, guacamole, and salsa. So overall, it was decently priced. So we ended up joining a Facebook group for this sailing, and in there I recommended a bar crawl, and we met a couple, Kim and Eric, who actually set that up. So now we're just headed over to the solarium area of the ship, which is the adults only section, just kind of walking around and getting a feel for everything. So we headed over to the next bar, which was the pool bar, and we were just kind of exploring. The ship is pretty big, so we wanted to see like everything it had to offer, and we got lost quite a few times.
One thing we gonna do is make our own party.
So after getting lost and struggling to find our way to the pool bar, we eventually met up with everyone and had a couple more drinks. And the sailaway party started, so we decided we're going to join in. I actually live for a good sailaway party. I love line dancing. I love a good Cupid shuffle. I love all of that. So we were just out here vibing out with everyone and just getting our little dance on. Eventually we went back to the room and changed into our matching shirts that I did not get on camera, unfortunately. But overall, the start of the day was rocky, but it ended very well.